Hey guys, two important things to tell you about. Number one, Sunday, May 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Weather Channel, my new TV show premieres. It's called Three Scientists Walk Into a Bar. They're going to be showing 3 episodes back to back at 7, 8, and 9. Please watch the show. Tell your friends about the show. Go look at the show's Facebook, which is facebook.com/3scientists, the number 3 and then scientists, and follow them on Twitter. They are at 3scientists. I've been working on this project for a few months. It means a lot to me. I am so excited for it, and I would love it if you guys could help us spread the word and support the show. Number 2, I am going out of town. I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, so we're dropping down to 2 episodes a week. You're going to get episodes on Monday and Wednesday until I get back on June 10th. So basically, I have a very important thing coming up, and I need you to do all the work for it because I'm leaving the country. You guys are the best. Also, I need you to help me move and drive me to the airport. I don't want to receive the email. I don't want you to get in touch with me. I want to disappear for 4 days and do my work and come back.
You should send a proactive email out just to all your contacts on your contacts list.
Just to go fuck yourself email?
says, for the next week, don't send me anything.
Just don't do it.
P.S. Go fuck yourself.
P.S. Go fuck yourself. Looking forward to working with you in the future. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. The human heart.
A symbol of love and the
engine that keeps us running.
That's true.
The machine that keeps the blood pumping, that keeps us alive and moving forward. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Let's fucking get rid of it already.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't want to get rid of the heart.
I want to get rid of the heart.
For reals?
Yeah. All the time I want to get rid of the heart.
What do you want to do with the heart?
This is a video that Furios sent in to us. Came out a couple years ago, actually, but I still really love it because there has been a lot more going on in this field. But it's about a gentleman in 2011 who had his heart replaced, which is not an odd thing.
It's an odd thing, but it's not unheard of.
It's not an unheard of thing.
Right.
It is not the first time somebody's ever gotten an artificial heart. There have been artificial hearts since the Jarvik artificial heart in the 80s.
Right.
And artificial hearts are sort of, up to this point, they've sort of been like the Zach Morris cell phone, or the phone that's like in Saving Private Ryan.
Just large and intrusive.
You get an artificial heart, and it's a pump, basically. It's a 2-valve pump.
Just like your heart is.
Yeah, and then it's connected to an outside machine and power source, which is normally very large. They've been getting, the size of a backpack is, I think, the first Jarvis. You walked around with a backpack on.
Right.
You had a robot heart in a backpack.
Which seems inconvenient.
It's inconvenient, but it's also fucking crazy that we could do that.
Yeah.
It's miraculous.
That's true.
Like, it's kind of badass.
Not as badass as, Tony Stark's, reactor.
Sure, it's not an arc reactor.
Come on.
Yeah. No, but the arc reactor isn't his heart. It keeps the shrapnel from reaching
his heart.
Which
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, you could come up with something that's going to get that shrapnel out, Tony Stark. I mean, I feel like that was a stopgap measure.
I really do. I agree with you. But then
if
it
you
kind of became his personal brand.
Kind of became his thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you can keep the arc reactor in, but also remove the, you don't need to be constantly on the verge of dying.
But if you could just take his heart out, that'd be cool.
That would be cool too.
Put in a Tony Stark designed pump.
That'd be awesome.
Do that.
I would be into that. Do that. And so basically that's what
Iron
was
pump.
happening, the iron pump. So what happened in 2011 is a gentleman had a very rare condition that was causing heart, liver, and kidney failure, just complete shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
He had 12 hours to live.
Man.
And these 2 doctors, Billy Cohn and Bud Frazier, looked at him and said, "You have 12 hours to live, or we could try to put this heart in, and it's a new heart." And the deal with this heart is it had the smallest power source of any other heart, but not just that, it ran on completely new technology. And the deal is, while previous hearts ran like a human heart, this heart is a continuous pump. It is run by propellers and magnets. So instead of being like your heart, which is thunk thunk, and every time it
Right.
thunks, that's a compression that is pushing blood through your body.
Right.
This is a constant silent whir that is consistently circulating blood through your body nonstop.
So why can this work? Why does this work?
So it's not the pumping motion that is what makes the heart valuable. It's
So
not
your
the pumping.
blood-
The
your-
pumping motion is not the essential part of the heart.
Right.
The essential part of the heart is the circulation.
Right.
The pump is just a muscle. The human body is full of muscle, and contracting and releasing muscle is very easy for us to do. It's a simple electrical signal sent to the heart, right? We don't have the power and ability to consistently circulate blood. That's not the way we were built. It's
But
not
it doesn't mean
but it
that our
doesn't-
body can't survive that way.
And he did. This guy did survive.
Wow.
He was going to die in 12 hours. And when they came back into the room after the procedure, he was like on his laptop. He was like answering email.
He's like, I gotta tweet this shit.
He was like, oh my God, what's up? 2011, he was probably like, I got to tweet this. I'm also going to plurk it just in case. I don't know if it's ever going to take
Who
off.
knows?
Like, who knows?
So wait, this guy has no heartbeat?
He has no heartbeat. He is walking around without a pulse.
He has no pulse. It's just a constant.
And you can't even hear that. It's silent.
So it sounds like
Nothing.
like that.
That's what it is.
I did like a perfect impression of that.
That's, I mean, by not doing anything.
No,
yes.
I was doing a lot.
I mean,
You can't really. I mean, it's a lot.
it's the process of preparation. You know what I mean?
So
Now, I will say this gentleman did not survive more than 6 weeks, but it's not because his body rejected the heart.
better than 12 hours.
It is because, in addition to the heart, remember, he was having kidney and liver failure, intense kidney and liver failure, and they just could not find him the organs he needed. He could not get those replaced. He was not high up on the list because of his disease. So, but the heart worked, and it gave him an extra 6 weeks. And if his kidney and liver hadn't failed, he might still be alive today. He might be a man walking around without a heartbeat. And the question that I love about this is, how much of the human condition do we attach to a heartbeat?
Yeah. My question is, would this guy still like music? Because I think there's something about the heartbeat and rhythm and bass line and all that stuff that is inextricably tied to the fact that we have a heartbeat. I truly believe that.
And like dance music that pumps at the same rate as like a fast heart,
Yeah.
like that sort of thing.
Like house music, you know, that I think that is there, and just, you know, tribal rhythm, anything that has a rhythm like that. I think the reason we as human beings like it is because there's something on a subconscious level that ties into our heartbeat.
Now, but you've lived with a heartbeat all your life, and so if you had your heart replaced and you didn't have a heartbeat, you would still understand, you would still have a reaction to the sound of a heartbeat. You would still understand that process.
It would still feel familiar, I guess.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Maybe you would feel maybe you would love it even more.
Right, because it would be like a throwback to that bygone era when I had a heartbeat.
Yeah. In the old days when we all still had heartbeats, like the inefficient fucking organic machines we were. You know, it's funny, you think about the Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch is like, send your heartbeat to people you love.
Oh yeah,
You
this guy
know?
would not even would have no joy from the Apple Watch.
Well, nobody has much joy from the Apple Watch, so I think that's fine.
This guy would have like no reason to buy the Apple Watch, as opposed to the rest of us that have so many reasons to buy the Apple Watch.
So many heart-based reasons. But you think about, like, you always get these descriptions of the person you love sleeping on your chest and listening to your heartbeat, or you can feel their heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know, all these human things.
Yeah.
Right? Would you feel weird? I mean, really, like, take a second and let it sink in. How would you feel if you didn't have a heartbeat?
I think it'd be fucked up.
Yeah?
I
You
do.
think, would you be able to deal with it, do you think?
I mean, I don't. I think anything could be normalized.
Sure.
But I think that is so much a part of our life and our cultural, you know, sort of as a species, like our shared experience is that, you know, that
How is it different than losing one of your senses or something like that? And those people still have a very, you can be blind, you can be deaf, you can still have a human experience. They're no less human.
That's true.
Their experience is just different.
That's true.
I think I would fucking love it.
Of course you would.
I think I would.
Of course you would.
Dude, let me tell you something. Can I tell you something? Sometimes when I'm going to sleep and it's real quiet and all I can hear is my heartbeat, fucking bugs me out. I hate hearing my heartbeat.
You do?
Yeah. Or like underwater when I'm swimming.
Yeah.
And it's just like... Ugh.
Why does that bother you?
I don't know, man. I don't need to hear that shit. Just
it's a reminder that you're this organic thing.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck it, whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't like hearing my heartbeat reverberating through my body.
At what point do we stop? Like, what if there's a way to oxygenate your blood that doesn't require your respiratory system?
Dude, if I could get rid of heartbeat and breathing, okay?
Yeah.
Heartbeat and breathing, holy shit. Imagine this. Imagine running without hyperventilating. Sometimes you can hear on this podcast, you can hear my breathing because I don't know what's going on. I actually have to go in for like a sleep study and an MRI. Okay, so like, that's not me breathing loud. That's just me breathing. And like when I'm hosting stuff and I've got a mic attached to me, I change the way I breathe because I know the sound guy can hear me breathing.
You also change the way your heart beats.
I do. I slow it down.
Yeah. Series of
to 8 to 9 beats a minute to keep me in the zone. I'm unflappable.
That's right.
I'm unflappable and I breathe loud as fuck. I'm just this unflappable vacuum cleaner of a man.
That's right.
But no, if I could get rid of that, oxygenate my blood without breathing, fucking swim forever, great. Down. If I could...
no, I like all those upsides of not being tied to needing oxygen. But
not
still
snoring, not hearing somebody else snoring. Holy shit. Get rid of snoring. That's amazing.
I don't think there'd be any way to get rid of the need for oxygen unless you sort of, download you into a synthetic creature. But
you don't know.
If
you don't know.
I'm saying that a different
way
to
biohacker.
What if you could just get like a valve installed directly in your chest or something that just pulls in oxygen without you having to breathe, instead of it being a in and out, that it's like a ventilation system. That's,
great.
So I think there's this rhythm to life that is breath, that is heartbeat, that is this in and out punctuation of life. And maybe I'm just being my usual Pollyanna romantic kind of
I get what you're saying.
Take on things. I think there's something about that is life, right?
Yeah, it's life as we know it, for sure.
Exactly.
It's life as we know it. And I think if you were to remove that, there would certainly be a period of adjustment. Like, it would be weird to not have to breathe, right?
Yeah.
It would probably feel weird because I am used to that. The expansion and contraction of my chest. It's part of who I am.
Right.
But like, I feel like after a week I'd be good.
Yeah.
I feel like after a week I'd probably be fine. I would enjoy the quiet, I think.
It's not having to breathe.
Quiet of not having to breathe or hear my fucking heartbeat.
Just I can't be fucking at peace without having to hear this stupid organic machine working.
Yes! Why is that crazy? There have to be other people out there that feel the same way. Like, I don't like somebody sleeping on my chest or like leaning on my chest.
It's the best feeling in the world.
No, it's not, because I can feel my heart and I can feel them pushing on it.
I can feel the emotions and it's just like love and tenderness.
Yo, you can do it on the other side. There's not a heart on the other side. And I still feel the emotion of love. I just don't also have to hear the gung 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 gung. I'm trying to fucking sleep. I'm trying to sleep, dude. I have enough trouble sleeping without my own body making noise for me.
All right. What's more attractive? Getting rid of that to be able to sleep better, or getting rid of sleep?
I mean, it all sounds great.
What if you had to turn up the volume of everything you do, but you could give up sleep? Like, you just walk around as this thundering...
Oh, no, can't. No way. And you could always hear your heartbeat no matter what?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross. No. Absolutely not.
You wouldn't take 8 more hours in your day in order to just have to hear just boom, 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 boom all the time.
You people cannot see, but I'm like visibly gagging right now. Absolutely not. Just hear it like when you've been running and you stop and you can hear your heartbeat in your ears.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Gross. What I want is an efficient, magnetically powered whirring propeller system that efficiently oxygenates my blood better than the pump system ever did. Gets everything everywhere equally. Sounds wonderful. It's always pushing that blood through. I have to wonder if a more efficient circulation of blood through your system would actually improve your overall health.
Maybe, but what if we're pretty fucking efficient?
I mean, we're pretty fucking efficient, Jeff, but you can always get better.
It's true.
You can always get more efficient.
Yeah. I mean, I think evolution has done a pretty darn good job of making...
It's done great so far.
Yeah.
It's done great so far. We got it from here.
We got it from here.
We got this from here.
Take the day off.
Yeah, take the day off, evolution. You done some weird shit. Australia.
Explain that, evolution.
Australian wildlife. You got a little out of control, Australia. We're taking the reins back.
Knees.
You
fucked that up. You really fucked that up.
That's real weak.
It's super weak.
It's like what we saw. There was an article sent in to us the other day about just these inserts that you put into your shoe that like cover your calf.
Yeah.
That are like an exoskeleton that let you walk 7% more efficiently.
I want that.
I like all that stuff, man. I would like that permanently implanted in me.
Yeah.
That's totally
You'll take 7%
fine.
any day of the week.
7%'s great.
Yeah.
And if I could get 7% more efficient circulation of my blood, and listen, not just that, as you get older and you get to the age where, in men especially, you start getting heart problems.
Right.
Arrhythmia, poor circulation, all of these, like heart disease, buildup, cholesterol build, all that stuff. You've got an efficient, whirring, stainless steel fucking fan. And you're not going to experience any of that stuff. All your friends turn 65 and they're like, oh, those chest pains? Haha, we just have to live with chest pains. Fuck you. I run more efficiently than you by 7% because of my steel calves.
You're not going to use it for any of that.
I don't have any pain in my chest because of my efficient maglev technology-powered fan.
But you're going to be using your better circulatory system.
I'm going to put my fucking robot eye in.
Yeah, you're going to use your new circulatory system.
I'm not breathing.
To eat Thai food and sit on the couch. And
forever.
Watch Daredevil.
I'm going to do it longer than anybody ever has. They're going to be on Daredevil season 65. And I'm going to be like, this is great. And I remember the first season of Daredevil perfectly because of my fucking memory implants.
Yeah. You're going to be the perfectly designed consumption machine.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Forget the people sitting in the chairs from WALL-E. I'm going to be the chair from WALL-E. I'm going to be a consumption machine.
I want to press back against this.
Yeah, of course you do.
But really all my arguments are based on the idea that it's the way it's always been. And I don't even really believe that that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is something human about cycles and that kind of organic thing. But I also feel like, yeah, man, I'm all for more efficiency. I wouldn't do this voluntarily. Yeah. I would do this in a situation where it was life or death.
If they said we can put it in safely, there's a 100% success rate. It's not crazy expensive.
Better yourself.
Come get your robot heart.
Yeah.
I'm first in line. People line up for a fucking phone. Goddamn right I'll line up for a better heart.
Yeah.
I will absolutely do that. I'm lining up at midnight because I want to get a new video game console. I'm lining up at midnight because I'm going to replace my frail human organs
yeah,
with efficient machinery that makes me better than everyone. Fuck
that
your Apple Watch.
That is a good reason to sleep on the concrete overnight.
Not only that, but like imagine this. When they get to the point where it's implantable technology, forget the lack of heartbeat. Do you want a heartbeat? Maybe it's an add-on. We can give you a naturalized
artificial
heartbeat.
Did you want your heartbeat maybe to sound like a chime or some sort of
like a wind chime?
There you go. Fling fling.
That's beautiful. I like that. If you want it really wacky, you can get one that sounds like a kazoo. Maybe you can change it from your watch. You can turn the heartbeat on and off if you want to.
We actually got Brian Eno to design some custom heartbeats.
God, music for airports, but in your chest all the time? Fuck yeah. I'm into that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like maybe you can be like, hey man, I'm about to go running, go into performance mode. Or maybe it just knows that it's going to go
now your
into
heartbeat sounds like Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, but also like the fan just not automatically kicks up. Like the cooling system for the cooling system in a PC. Right? So it plays Eye of the Tiger, but it's also like fan kicks up, it's circulating a little faster, it knows what you're doing. If you go into an area of high altitude, the little valve in your chest is like, yo, the oxygen quality is different here. Your body is used to this. I'm just going to switch things up a little bit so you don't get altitude sickness. You're
welcome.
This.
I'm into this.
This is great, right?
It's pretty amazing. The idea of a cyborg type system that is working hand in hand with your actual organic makeup to create a much more efficient system. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I am into it.
Fuck a heartbeat. Who needs it?
I mean, I still kind of want a heartbeat though.
Wow, you're a baby.
How will I know if you're alive or dead, Anthony Carboni?
Well, that's one of the things
when I walk into the room and you're passed out with a bowl of Thai food, laying on your stomach, with the television still on, Netflix asking if you're still watching, and I walk into the room and you're laying, there's drool down the side of your face.
Not breathing. There's no heartbeat.
I don't even know if you're alive.
You look for the blue LED on my watch. And if it's red, if it's red, shit's fucked.
Like, but that's just super stoned.
Yeah. And if it's red, shit's fucked. But that's okay because my watch has already called the emergency service. There's nothing you need to do except sit back and wait. Thanks for discovering my body, buddy. The future.
The future.
Would you guys be into this? Would you feel okay without a heartbeat? Let us know. We're on Twitter. I'm at @Carboni.
I'm at Jeff Canada. You make a strong case, Anthony Carboni.
I do what I can.
You make a strong case.
Hey, this story was submitted to us on the Reddit.
It was, yeah, our subreddit at wehaveconcerns.reddit.com.
That's a great place to discuss this episode. It's also a great place to submit stories that you want us to cover on future episodes. And hey, if you're enjoying the show, be a pal. Tell a friend.
Yeah.